it's just that extra step above that you can always look for, because they're not going to be falling into the same like similar traps or tricks, or seeing how they explore. These are top representatives of their character, originators of their respective metagames. Suarez
That's
doing
right.
a ton early games, showing off how aggressive Yoshi can be and the follow-ups that Yoshi can get off of a ton of things. And of course, like JeJa's not only a Kirby, but basically the Kirby at this point. So we're going to see some high-flying action.
And it is going to be high flying just because of how freaking floaty both these players are, or both these characters are. Some big damage coming out from Suarez. That's the first real meaningful hit that we've seen land in this game so far. We haven't seen any of the like the low percent strings that Kirby loves to get. Both players kind of starting out in the low gear here.
Yeah, they're taking their time, but I mean, you can kind of play this game if you're Suarez. Like, yeah, I'll trade blow for blow, toe for toe, because like Yoshi's just so much heavier than Kirby, and kind of showing it off with that up air, nearly killing.
And you see that crazy exchange right there. Suarez goes for the tried and true forward air at ledge, but JeJa, recognizing the situation, able to hit himself out of it with the up B before any scary things start happening.
Yeah, is that going to do it? No, the air dodge will come right through, and you know, JeJa might have to start doing what he's actually currently doing. While that up B was a decent risk, a moderately sized risk, Kirby can play this grounded game plan so well because of their crouch. Yes, still not hitting a sour spot on the back air, I suppose, but yeah, he can play not only ledge, but he can play these tilts compared to Yoshi a whole lot better. Up tilt being a pretty solid anti-air, F tilt and down tilt, incredible pokes. But one false move on the whiff's up smash will take it for Suarez, as he's got himself a lead, and with how much time it took.
Oh my, that's like half a stock already. Is 2 moves, or 3 moves, but 2 of them are up air.
Why not up air twice? I guess powerful stuff. But yeah, that's still not going to do it. Kirby's F smash strong, but not that strong. Suarez holding onto his lead and not trying at all to give JeJa any room for hope.
And this is closing in. Okay, that was an over a 2.5 minute first stock as Yoshi. If you get a 2.5 minute first stock as Yoshi, you're doing a lot of things right. You are almost guaranteed to be putting yourself in a position to win.
Egg after egg, JeJa does come back, and it was a good idea. It was a real good idea of using the cutter to break the eggs, but the roll on was just so scouted out by Suarez that it didn't really matter if you got past the egg pressure. He was expecting you to.
Okay, now we're seeing a little bit of the early percent game that Kirby's always looking for, but nothing really sticking against Suarez. And Suarez always able to play so well defensively. And then you see the instantaneous flick of the throttle forward. It's like, okay, my opponent's off stage, at that kind of below the ledge sort of range. I'm going out there. And even if he didn't complete the play with the forward air, you know that thought was going through his head.
The movement from Suarez has been really good, and not in the traditional Yoshi sense, where Yoshi has incredible airspeed, which allows him to go super deep like that. But those wave dashes, can we talk about that real quick? I'm gonna pull back, take a page out of the history books, I suppose. Smash 2 has been quite a long way from release. Yeah. But I want to wave dash back and let you overcommit with that F smash, please, and punish out of shield. That's looking like spacey matchup. Step forward with the F smash, but I've got an up smash waiting.
Yeah. And PS2 is such a good stage for it as well, because you can do it on the platforms as well. There's so many ways. Yoshi is such a good character for this kind of playstyle because of how the stage is nice, but also Yoshi's double jump is such a good candidate for like abusing wave dash back. Which I love to be able to say that. I love to be able to,
feels
like,
good.
In
Good on soul.
2021 in SSBU, like, oh, Yoshi's wave dash back is so good. I love that people are doing it now.
Yeah, shoutouts to Tri-State. Like, we got Suarez doing it. We saw Rip. We see Rivers doing it.
Oh yeah.
All the good stuff. Though Rivers does it on Town because Rivers is broken on Town. But you know, Suarez is broken on PS2. It's long been associated as Yoshi's best stage, and the Yoshis of Long Island kind of popularized that to a degree. There's so many of them out there, and all of them just counterpicked to right here. He did it again. Love to see it.
It is kind of a Long Island when you think about it.
Yeah.
Like in the sky.
I didn't, you know.
I'm talking about the stage. Like the stage is like it's long. It's like an island.
Yeah.
Long Island. Yeah. All right. Cool. Cool.
I picked it up. I just
totally,
didn't know how to riff on it, and the only thing that came to mind.
It's totally worth spending 15 seconds on.
The only thing that came to mind for me was a Beatles song. I don't know why.
Okay. Well, JeJa's looking for some Strawberry Fields Forever here. All you need is love. All right.
Kirby's kind of like a strawberry, so maybe that's what he's going for.
Sure. All right. We got what we need.
All right, I'm so sorry.
And Suarez is looking to get what he needs, and there it is right there.
Found it on sale, but okay, Kirby's up there.
Kirby, it took 150%, but that is not a move that you expect to be killing a lot of the time.
And hey, if you're in the percent lead as Kirby, you can kind of start swinging around that up air. It's more of a combo finisher than ever before, but you know, when it works, it works. And Kirby kind of needs those killing aerials to come through if he's going to keep up with Yoshi's double jump armor, because a lot of the multi-hit combos that Kirby may go for with things like forward air or down air even just aren't gonna work. Wow, yeah, and the call out at a shield, making sure he was facing behind with that back air, the kind of expecting Yoshi player nair out of shield, like no way.
Yeah. The big boot. But now JeJa in a much better position here on stock 2. Definitely weathering the early storm from Suarez and opening up a pretty healthy stock lead, although Suarez may have something to say about that.
Yeah, he's trying. This is the first time I think Suarez has been at like an extended disadvantage, not in terms of state, but like he's lost the lead for now a solid like 30 seconds. So finding that back is going to be the trick, but with things like up tilt and just completely whiffing on the small Kirby, Kirby can find a whole lot of damage like that.
Oh my, that's so dirty.
That hit him
the
with
pop
the
up from the back air. Oh man. And that's the kind of resourcefulness that we've come to expect from Suarez as well. Like even the most okay, wow, that was a really nice response from JeJa. Maybe kind of putting the fear into Suarez here. Like you have to recognize the position that you're in here. I have you a kill percent. I have you on the ropes.
Yeah, you can't be just like blindly aggressive out of shield like normal. Like no, like this. Kirby's far too small, and I'm far too ready for these nairs out of shield. Like, what are... You're not allowed to keep doing the same thing, even if it's so good. Like, Yoshi's nair is so good. But Kirby's got big feet, and he's really showing off just how long those Tims can be. Does Kirby wear shoes?
There's that one comic where I don't want to bring it up, but like, let's say let's say no, because I don't want to I don't want to think about the implications of those being Kirby's shoes.
Yeah, I just kind of
what would be underneath that? Like, no, I'm fine with those not. I'm fine with those not being shoes.
Yeah, I kind of just remembered After you brought up that clip, it's like, oh,
yeah,
no, there are his feet.
yeah, that's it. That's yeah, exactly.
Oh, big feet either way.
And we'll leave it at that.
Yeah,
all right.
Only Yoshi's got shoes on here. Kirby goes barefoot.
Absolutely. And that's fine.
We respect it here.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like, I guess, how both these players are kind of respecting each other, because there has been... It's been kind of egg and floatiness of the gameplay in this final game, which fair, right? In game 1 we saw how much Suarez can blow you up off of one hit, and game 2 we saw how much JeJa could do it. So Suarez is taking his chances. He could have done that all day.
Yeah, it doesn't get the third 2-frame down tilt, but that's still some nice stage control, and it's taking away from your opponent's mental stamina, right? Like when you're just kind of forcing them to recover and recover and recover.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Up air to forward air was definitely a little bit, and he tried to go for yet another anti-air up smash, but this time Suarez landing with shield and looking more so to punish out of it.
And you can't expect things like that to be unless you just call them out like that. JeJa finding a lot of spots to use this up smash, which has been a really powerful tool in this set. I was gonna say you can't expect a move like up smash to be used in the same exact way and get the same exact mileage against a player like Suarez. However, JeJa is finding a way, and that's the sort of thing that you're dealing with when you're playing against one of the best Kirby players in the world. Is that you're gonna do things Kirby's gonna do things that you're not used to seeing.
Yeah, I mean, more than likely you kind of expect Kirby players to almost play that ledge game and play the space them out with aerials kind of game, but JeJa showing how good he is when when those feet are on the ground. Finding ways to combo through utilization of up tilt and anti-airing aplenty, which has been the difference maker in these past 2 games, and we'll see if it keeps mattering or if Suarez will reciprocate with the more grounded style and adaptation to a T.
That's some top 64 word choice right there.
Hell yeah.
and JeJa playing this beautifully right now. We talked about how early on in this set, Suarez was playing really hard, really slippery, and playing it really hard to pin down. But now the shoe is completely on the other foot. Not to use another foot-based metaphor, but JeJa is the one that is really becoming hard to pin down here, and if the egg damage isn't really piling up, then the advantage seems to be in JeJa's court here.
Yeah, I mean, we're kind of seeing the shift in game plan is yet another up smash, but that time for sure with the sour spot. But
yeah,
if you can pick away at eggs, particularly at the late hit after the eggs explode, you can make up damage perfectly. But this might be the first dash attack we've seen all set, and it comes out at just the perfect time for JeJa to stop the bleeding and to get something started on that on the last stock. 0% combos are so huge, not only because of the damage that they rack up, but you can get that mojo back on yourself after your opponent spends a long time at kill percent. It's like, all right, we can still get this gameplay going. And look at him, he's already at 87 now. JeJa really starting to feel himself.
The commitment to eggs earlier on from Suarez was that was very worthwhile damage. But JeJa has definitely not given up on this second stock at all. It definitely sees this as a winnable 2-stock game, and is playing to that end.
And the discipline in the corner from JeJa, not trying to get caught with an up air, yet exactly that happens back in mid stage, and Yoshi mighty heavy. Can't kill Yoshi with just a simple string, and maybe even for another 20 to 30%, giving Suarez enough time to try and put something together.
Yeah, lots of pummels, lots of damage there. And now you're going to start watching out for I was going to say the up smash, but the back air as well. JeJa kicking Suarez out of winners and kicking their way into the next round of winners top 64. A very, very convincing couple of games here from JeJa, handling somebody